Hi, my name is Dana. If you ask many people in my life to describe me, a lot of them would now say happy, joyful, sunshine, words like that, but it has not always been the case. I used to be the kind of person who struggled with toxic relationships, bad friends, binge eating, and overall just overworking, prioritizing everybody else. I kind of still struggle with that last one. I started to slowly make decisions for me and my happiness. Some things that I learned through my studies of neuroscience and psychology, some things through my Pilates teacher training, and other things just from living and finally prioritizing myself. So I wanted to take you through a day in my life, a day where I really pay attention to all the little things, the big things that I do to make myself a happier person. Because it isn't honestly something you are born with. You have to make an effort. You have to try to be happier. If you're looking for some inspiration, there's going to be lots of little things through this video. If you do enjoy it, give it a little like. And I hope this inspires you to look after your silly little brain a little bit more and romanticize your life, because honestly, looking back at all these clips, everything is so beautiful. Good morning. I am currently in Ubud in Bali. Just had my little wholesome slow tip. Also, how cute is this journal? I got this from like a little local shop. I am obsessed. I wanted to take you through my day, share my day with you, because it's just like so beautiful and aesthetic here. It doesn't matter where you are, because I already know the first excuse that's gonna come to your mind is you're like, well, I'm not in Bali. Well, duh. I got a 99 sleep score, but I literally somehow woke up so like groggy, and all I wanted to do was stay in bed. Instead, I got up and did all the things that make me happy, and I know will set me up for a day where I feel really good. So with the meditation in the morning, it literally doesn't have to be long. Like literally just take 2 minutes. Just do something like that before you touch your phone or do anything where you're responding to someone else. Like a moment with just feeling inwards really makes a difference. It's really hard to do when you first do it, but it genuinely makes a difference. I can always journal. And I usually recommend having a more substantial breakfast than this, but travel breakfast. We had some grapefruit and some protein shake. Also, I'm currently like challenging myself with a few things in like my physical health and mental health that I'm trying to tick off each day to make sure I'm just giving myself some accountability to looking after myself. So, hi! Just to keep myself accountable to doing all things. So I'm really trying to daily meditate. I journal every day anyways. I love journaling. I'm trying to get enough steps a day, so I've challenged myself to 12,000 steps, which means to get that, I have to go for a walk, which is so good for me and I love. But sometimes I don't actually want to really go, but when I'm on the walk, I'm always so grateful. So that's what we're going to get ready and do. I'm going to show you this creature. Hey, good morning. Hi. Hello. Oh, you are so handsome. Anyways, one last thing I want to talk about before we go off and have a fun day is that being a happier version of you and looking after yourself doesn't mean doing all these little tiny self-care things. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to keep yourself accountable to doing things you don't want to do for yourself, to look after yourself in those days when you don't want to. Keeping yourself accountable to being an adult. So I just wrote out in my little notebook a list of things I need to do, because I'm feeling kind of a little overwhelmed about it. Like I'm like, okay, there's like so many things I want to get done. Also gonna work on this today as well as everything else. Sometimes that means making a spreadsheet, tracking your debt, tracking your spending. It could mean sitting down and being accountable with, am I not exercising? Am I doing things? Am I procrastinating with projects I need to work on? Schoolwork, actual work, like what is it? Because those things that you are not doing and you are feeling so responsible for are putting such a big weight on you. So sometimes getting them out on paper helps. A lot of times, you just gotta do the damn thing. Let's go do the damn thing. I wanna get in nature. How cute. I want both of them. This is so beautiful. I'm so glad I did it. Literally getting yourself out in nature is so powerful. So that's this huge fat tip. If you're going to do any of the things that I've done this morning, get yourself in nature, especially walking. It's just so good. Imagine I stayed in bed and get to discover like how beautiful this area is. So nice. Also doing new things in general makes you so happy. But honestly, get yourself in nature, go see something green, something blue. It genuinely like psychologically actually changes your brain and it makes you so happy. And sometimes you don't realize how funky you feel just because you've been inside. Like, we are humans, we're meant to be in nature, you know? This is exactly why I made my 12,000 step goal, because it makes me come and do things like this and I love it. Also, the version of me who does 12,000 steps is always my happiest. I always literally feel my best. It makes a huge difference. It's just so cute all the time. Look at this. Oh my god, how beautiful. So much so from the bottom of my heart, this makes me so happy. It is so beautiful. I love walking around and moving my body. This might sound like an exaggeration, but like literally this is the state. Discovering a new place. I also like think I might have found my favorite area in Ubud now. Like next time I come stay, I want to stay up here. There's so many cafes and things I've just walked past that I want to eat at. So cool. Like again, another insane restaurant. Wow. I'm kind of pacing it back a little bit because I got a little carried away and I've got things to do today. So today is a non-teaching day, so I'm an instructor, so that's my main income job, I suppose, is teaching Pilates. I teach in Uluwatu and I live in Uluwatu, but then I come up to Ubud once a week and teach here, and I'm staying for an extra couple of days this time because like why the hell not, this place is stunning. So mentoring another instructor today, which is really exciting. So that's a new little business venture of mine, is getting into mentoring, which is something I love. I've always kind of worked in training people, and I really love teaching people about things I'm passionate about. Obviously that's why I'm an instructor, teaching people Pilates, but also teaching other instructors how to be good instructors. And I've kind of done that in like so many different ways throughout my life. So no, this is not a typical kind of day or lifestyle that you could copy and paste into your own, but maybe it'll give you inspiration to aim for something like this and just like know it's possible. But also just to take little tiny things from what I do. Obviously today being a day off too, I have more time than ever to do things for myself, but isn't that kind of what days are off for? I just know that like sometimes when I talk about all like the little things I do to make me happy and my routine and things, people go, oh my god, I cannot do that, which is just such a limiting belief that you can work through. There's ways you can adapt things like this into your life, and you can change your life at any point. You do not have to stay exactly where you are right now. Look at this yoga studio. Hello. Hi. This is so cute. I started getting period cramps, so I am laying in bed doing the admin I need to do until it's time to go, freshened up. And this is the other thing is like I could happily just spend all my time alone. I'm one of those people, I love my me time and I always have something to do. Especially lately, like right now I'm working on my retreat type stuff. Yeah, I'm hosting a retreat in Bali in June, a Pilates retreat, but like lots of goodness, wholesome stuff, all of this kind of vibe in a whole like 4-day experience. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll leave the info below. But yes, I like working on that. I always have things I'm working on, learning, doing, and I just love my me time. And especially when I've got big projects on like this, I find it so easy when I have free time just to be in routine and stick to myself and do my own thing. But I do really feel like when I go out and I spend quality time with amazing people, it makes such a difference and it just brings the vibe high and like gets me out of like focus mode for a while, which is so good for me. I'm going out for brunch with a friend and fellow instructor. It's gonna be really nice and I'm really excited to try this new spot out. It's just open, so I'm like b-rolling all of this over with the video, so I hope what I ordered is really yummy. I just got got back to Uluwatu, the big 2-hour drive. I just quickly showered. I didn't record anything from my brunch or when I went and did some mentoring, and I had the best intentions to, but isn't that really the goal? And something that makes you so happy is when you're around people that you're so present for and you enjoy their company for so much that like you forget to bring out your phone, you forget about your phone. Like that really is, I was gonna prop you up, but it's not gonna work. That really is the goal at the end of the day. So low-key tip that I can't show you is just, if you have those people in your life and continue to put yourself out there to try and make friends until you do. Like this friend I hung out with today, we've never hung out one-on-one before, and we just spoke for hours and we're just so present. And then, yeah, I had mentoring again, and that's also putting myself out there and doing something new and progressing my career and doing things that are big goals of mine, but kind of daunting. Like that is something that is scary and comes with a lot of imposter syndrome, but it's something that I'm so proud of, and I'm so excited to share my knowledge with a new instructor, and something I'm just so passionate about, really. So again, putting yourself out there, doing these things for yourself, meeting these people, these are all things that make you happy. Staying in your shell, your bubble, not leaving, not doing new things, just doing things that are comfortable is never going to give you that genuine, wholehearted happiness. Now this is the state. I need to unpack for my trip, and then we need to pack properly to move house. So that's gonna be fun. Huge thing for happiness. Don't stay where you're not meant to be. We are leaving this place early. Like, yes, it kind of looks beautiful, but it is just like it's not the place for us at all. So we're leaving it early, even though our lease is not up, and means we lose a little bit of money, but this place has caused us so much stress. So we're moving into a more affordable place where everything works and shouldn't cause us so much stress. Happiness. Hello. Hi. Hello. Oh my gosh, look at my dog gang. Hello. Hi, Mama. Puppy. Hello, Gramps. Hello. Hi. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Hi, Mama. Hi. Hello. Mama's coming for the walk again. We still have steps to hit on my steps goal, so another walk. But I actually really love closing the day with a walk. I feel like it just like releases any stress. It's actually a really like neuroscientifically good way to close the day too. Releasing the stress with all the noise. This looks very aesthetic. Oh. Oh. So cute. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh. How cute he is. Yeah, he's gonna like being picked up. Oh.
He doesn't know if he likes it or not.
He's being cradled. He's so cute. Last night was really nice because it's our last night here at this place, so we went and got food and just like chilled in bed. It was nice to hang out together, me and my boyfriend, after me being away for a few days. Just quality time. Once again, just like all of these things are small little things, but these habits of going for a walk after a big day to like close your stress loop, of getting out in nature when you can, of exercising after your body. Oh, I forgot to say I did a class too, so I attended a Pilates class with my friend of the girl I'm mentoring, and then mentored her afterwards, so that was really nice. And lots of yummy healthy food, just like all these little things. It doesn't have to be crazy. Sometimes it is moving away from places or people who aren't serving you and like all these things like this. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog and gave you some little inspiration of just things to pop in your routine. If you have anything you'd like me to include a little bit more of, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you soon.